We had a fairly good turnout. We had approximately 23 people present, different ages, both men and women, males and females who were present. The training was facilitated by the Extension Officer from the Agriculture Department, Mr. Andre Logan, and he did two key components. There was a theoretical component and a practical in which he demonstrated how to do the composting that he had explained about in the theoretical part. So some of the topics that were covered were the importance of a backyard garden, and amongst those were highlighted that backyard gardens are very important because they provide food that is very nutritious, because we focused on organic backyard gardens. And so that was one of the biggest highlights, that it was organic. It is a direct benefit because you are able to reap what you sow. So the participants would be able to eat from that. There's also the financial aspect in which people who do their own backyard gardens don't have to pay for vegetables, which is a very pricey commodity right now. And so there's also the possibility to take that one step further, in which we can have farmers who produce more than just for their own family sustenance and would have the ability to sell at the markets or to sell within their communities and make an extra form of income. There was also discussions on the different types of structures that could be used, like right from the ground, and then you had elevated beds. So Mr. Logan gave the pros and cons of the different structures that could be used in the backyard gardens. He also covered land preparation, seedling preparation, and he also touched a little bit on organic pesticides. So it was a very information filled session. And then we proceeded to do the practical, in which he demonstrated how to do the bagashi compost. And so we still have that, and that will be ready in about 35 to 40 days for use. It was an excellent session, and it would have been good to have gotten more participants, but we had approximately 23, 24 persons there, and I believe that is a good start, because we now have these persons who can now go back to their homes, share this information with their families, start up their own gardens, and like I said, they can do for home use, or they can decide to do it at a little larger scale and then produce to sell to the community as well. But it was very interactive, and I think that the participants really enjoyed the practical component, because they were able to actually see how it was done, to ask questions as it was happening. And so this gave them a sense of not only knowledge, but knowing how to do this in their own homes without the presence of the agriculture department. So I think it was a very, very good training yesterday.